ano ba yung gamot na ibibigay kung sakaling sabihin na, okay, ititreat natin ikaw sa bahay kasi mild ka lang naman or moderate lang naman yung iyong sakit. So ano yung dapat ihanda namin? Mag-hoard na ba dapat kami ng malaria ano na yan? Mga ano man tawag doon sa gamot doon sa malaria pill na yan? So anong dapat namin gawin? Anong gamot yung paghahandaan?
Well, that's a tricky question. And I guess ako na yung sasagot kasi tapos na si Rap. Wala actually talagang gamot. Walang cure yung COVID-19. I mean, if there was a cure, di sana tapos na to lahat, di ba? Sadly, wala pang cure. Although there are some drugs na pinapa-research ngayon. But for those sa level, yung gamot na binibigay namin, depende sa symptoms yon. So, for a mild na cough, well, preference din na doktor. So, for me, as my preference, yung bibigyan ko usually mga lagundi, pinapainom ko lang ng water, ng madami. Actually, yung tuob, I do recommend tuob or yung steam inhalation para sa mga tao na may clogged nose, yung mga sakit ng sinuses, kasi nakakatulong yun sa pag-loosen up ng mucus eh. So yes, I would actually recommend that for sticky na mucus or parang mahirap na tinghutin na sipon. So ayun, lagundi, and for those na mukhang allergic yung reason ng cough, I would give cetirizine. Iba-iba talaga, kaya mahirap mo yung sagutin.
So kung ano yung sintomas niya, kunwari nilalagnat siya, edi bigyan mong paracetamol. Ganun ba yun?
Paracetamol for the fever, yes.
Kung siya, di bigyan mong cough syrup. Ganun ba yun? Okay, sige. So fairly ano naman pala, no? Fairly straightforward siya. At yun, and I think gusto ko lang i-show to, no? Si Claro Ordonez, sabi niya, prayers for all of you, docs. Oh, our frontliners din. Tapos may bumabati sa'yo, Doc Rap. Hindi ko lang kung kilala mo si Alvin Chumacera. Hi, Dr. Ralph daw. Ayan. Anyway. So, ayun.
Rap, wrong spelling.
Ayun. Tapos si Minda, sabi niya, ayun nga, so base on symptoms yung gamot. So mukhang alam naman, no? So at least naririnig natin ngayon na hindi naman pala death sentence yung pagkakaroon ng COVID, no? So ano yung natin? Ano yung chance of recovery kapag nagkaroon ka ng COVID-19?
Well, hindi ko pa nagawa yung math. I haven't done the math. Pero based sa current na data ng DOH, actually around 95 to 97 or 98% pa nga yung mga may sintomas. So the rest of the people, yung 2% na yun, yun lang sila yung talagang requiring hospital admission. But majority of COVID cases, mild lang talaga. I think nawala ako. Sorry.
Hindi. Si Rap yung nawala. Hindi si Amy. Ayan, okay. So yan yung chance of recovery natin. Ito lang yung mga figures natin for mukhang tayo muna, Amy, kasi nawala si Rap. So we have 38,000 active cases, 52,900 na yung natin, no, yung ating cases ngayon. So anong masasabi mo sa pagtaas na nangyayari? Are we moving towards the right direction given these figures coming from the DOH?
Honestly, that's a very tricky question to answer nga. Ika nga ni Rap, it's a very tricky question. Kasi on the one hand, yung pagtaas ng cases, it could mean that we're doing more tests or nag-increase nga yung testing capacity natin. But we wouldn't really know until, well, ako, hindi ko talaga masasabi until na makikita ko yung ilan ba talagang people yung natetest per day. Ika nga ni Dr. Leland kahapon, yung positivity rate. We don't know really kung how many of those being tested per day actually do turn positive. So yun pa yung hindi ko pa na masyadong naaral. So based on the current data, it does seem like we're doing more tests. Wait, I think nawala ako.
In America, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the good news is definitely we're seeing a decrease in the percentage of people who are dying. So at least kahit na tumataas man yung cases natin, less and less people are actually dying of COVID. So it could be that doctors and hospitals are getting better at treating COVID. That's the good news.
Yeah.
But another way to interpret it is baka din we're doing less tests on the severe patients. Tricky siya nga data, and it's very hard to draw conclusions from this alone kasi.
Actually, ito yung sinasabi mo, no? Kasi oo nga, nung konti pa yung cases natin, ang taas ng mga namamatay. At marami pa nga mga namamatay dyan, if I remember correctly, mga frontliners, mga doctors and nurses. Pero ngayon na mas mababa na yung ating yung ating mas mataas yung ating cases, pero mas mababa yung namamatay. So perhaps that's the explanation that you were giving. Pero dito, can you mention this one? Yung percentage ng symptomatic, mild, severe, critical. What does this all mean? Parang ang coin natatakot din kasi ako mag-comment because it may send a bad
And
message. Ha? Nag-echo ako? Or ayun. Ano yung chance na critical yung mapupuntahan ko kapag nagka-COVID ako?
Well, based dun sa nakita nating figure, around 2 to 3% yung nagiging severe and critical. It would be, siguro hindi pa ready mag-hazard ng guess na around 2% to 3% lang yung chance na ma-hospital ko. Parang it's too early to say.
Okay.
But it would be around that number if I were to hazard it.
Yung sa WHO, yung nakita nilang hatian is 40% mild, 40% moderate, 15% severe, 5% critical.
Okay.
So if you have COVID, you have a 5% chance of getting severe, yung critical, 15% of severe, tapos 40 evenly for mild and moderate. But again, this depends on your personal risk, which means if you yourself have an immunocompromised state, or if you have hypertension or diabetes, then you really are more at risk. Also, if you're elderly, So, yung disease na to, this could blow through the entire population naman, with leaving most of them, supposedly, as far as we know, given our very small limited data, most of them okay. Pero yung pinaprotect natin dito ay yung mga vulnerable, the elderly, the sick. So sila talaga yung at stake, at sila talaga yung pinaprotektahan natin by staying at home, maintaining our health protocols and safety protocols. Yun po.
Okay. Tapos itong next ay hospital beds and mechanical vents for COVID-19, and then temporary treatment and monitoring facilities. It's also figures coming from the DOH. So yung sa narinig ko sa inyo kanina, it seems like ang sitwasyon natin ay madami tayong facility for the mild, moderate, and asymptomatic. Pero pag dumating ng severe at critical, medyo dun magdedelikado. Tama ba yung ganong interpretation?
Tama yun. Kasi kapag severe or critical ka na, most likely sa ICU ka na papasok. And not every, kulang yung ventilator capacity ng Philippines to service every potential na person who needs to be admitted. So if we assume na lahat ng may high blood, lahat ng diabetes, simba ko, mapupunta sa severe to critical COVID, even if they didn't get it at the same time, malamang kulang na kulang yung ventilator capacity natin.
Okay. So, sa mga probinsya ninyo, may mga ICU beds ba? Yung public hospitals?
We have 7 to 9 last I checked sa public hospital namin.
7 to 9 ICU beds?
Yes.
Okay, so kung kung 1% yung nagko-critical and severe, 1%, so 700 cases yung pwede tayo sa inyo, no? And 7 will be sa ICU. So yun yung, if we do the math, no? If I were to look at it, okay, so up to 700, buhay pa kayo. Pero more than that, delikado na. Sa inyo, Rap, ilan yung inyong ICU beds?
I'm not sure about the ICU beds that we have, but at the COVID facility, they can go up to 200 for the entire province na yun. And then, pero again, much less yung ventilator number namin, as in like very few. Surprisingly few.
Marami tayong manpower. Ganun lang natin.
Very few. Also to comment on yung community isolation space namin, we didn't, yung space namin was designed, well, it wasn't designed. Yung original purpose namin was to house those mild cases. Pero ngayon, ginagamit namin siya not just for mild cases, but also to quarantine all the new repats or the new OFWs, LSIs, stranded individuals that we have to take in all of a sudden. So much of it is, used there. So ngayon, scarce na siya for the LSIs, and then scarce na siya for the mild cases that we have. And then for my municipality, so many OFWs kasi come from Tiboli. And then so many of them continue to trickle in. Napupuno na rin yung space namin, sad to say. And then with that, we need to make new space. So we need to constantly build new space and invest in that infrastructure, because we don't have a choice also. So adapt lang na naman yung LGU.
So actually yung naisip ko na parang okay, at the community level, very critical pala talaga din yung pag-aayos ng logistics for isolation, kapag lalong-lalo na pag yung LGU isolation facilities ay napupuno na. So I guess ito yung takeaway ko for this interview sa microfinance program namin. Yun yung gagawin ko na okay, pag puno na doon, yung mga magkakapit-bahay, pag may nag-positive dyan, o evacuate yung isang bahay, makitira muna kayo, ito yung gawin natin na bahay, isang bahay for the isolation. As a stopgap measure, kung ubos na yung sa isolation facilities. Okay, sige. So actually, si Julie Rose, sabi niya, so more power daw to the doctors, to the virus, especially sa inyong dalawa. So marami nagpapasalamat.
Hi, Ma'am. Hi, Ma'am.
Ang daya. Hi, Mami.
Planted.
Okay, nanonood sila ngayon. Okay, so mabuti naman. Okay, so yun, ang dami talaga nating natutunan ngayon about this, and maski ako, there are questions on how how COVID-19 should be managed at the community level, at kayong dalawa nga talaga were very speaking from experience, yung pagbibigay ng examples at sagot kung paano i-manage at the community at the family level.
Thanks for watching! Kung may kapamilya, kaibigan o kakilala kang tingin mo ay magiging interesado dito sa video, please share to them or tag them in the comments section. Siyempre, kung nagustuhan mo ang video, pusuan mo na ito. Subscribe ka na rin. As always, feel free to write your questions, comments, and opinions respectfully.